Hey, it's David with Nobility Marketing, and want to share another little episode that I'm taking those lessons from Tai Lopez, and just got done with another one of his lessons, and this one's pretty interesting, pretty cool. What he calls this one know who is in the room, and basically what he's talking about is. There are times when you're going to a meeting, or you're going to go meet with some people, and there are times when you need to learn and find out who is in the room, and what he's talking about. And one example he gave, what happened to him when he was younger, probably in his early 20s. He said he was invited to dinner by these a lot of his mentors, millionaires and billionaires, and out in Mississippi, and went to this dinner with these gentlemen. And being young, he thought he knew a lot. He thought he knew everything. So when they went to dinner, and him trying to impress all these mentors, millionaires and billionaires, he kept talking and talking and talking, and didn't really listen to what they had to say. He was too busy trying to impress them. So he talked a lot, didn't really listen. So he said, he missed an opportunity to learn from these mentors. And at the end of the dinner, one of the guys, one of his mentors, pulled him aside to say, something you just need to know. There's sometimes when you have nothing to bring, you have nothing to contribute, because these people that he was talking to, that had dinner with, they knew a lot of stuff, and of course, Tai Lopez, whatever he was trying to tell them, they knew everything. So anyway, he says, make sure you know who's in the room whenever you're having a meeting. Another thing too, he said, is another reason you want to know who is in the room is sometimes you are the one that's going to be talking. You are the one that's going to be coaching or explaining, or you're the one that's going to know more than the people that you are around. And that is your opportunity to talk and to teach and to coach. They're going to listen, and everybody's going to benefit. You're showing them, you're teaching them, and they're listening, and you're talking. And then there's another time too when you are going to be meeting with people that are, colleagues that are in the same boat as you. And when you're it's kind of a well-balanced room, and you're going to be talking, they're going to be talking, you're going to be feeding off each other, and learning from each other. So that's one thing he talked about, and that was about the gist of it. And he said, just basically know who is in the room whenever you are going to going to go eat dinner with somebody, or going to have a meeting with somebody. Be aware of who's in the room. Another thing he talked about is he called it swinging the hammer to hit the nail. And sometimes he said there's some people sometimes that it doesn't matter who they're with. Either if they're going to be talking to somebody that has a lot more knowledge than they do, or they're going to be talking to people that they could be teaching. But either way, it doesn't matter. What he says is they're just swinging the hammer and just talking and talking and talking, not listening, no matter who's in the room, and because they have no idea of who's in the room and who's listening, who they're talking to, and they end up sometimes being annoying because they're just talking and not really listening, paying attention to who they're talking to. But anyway, I thought that was a cool lesson, And that was the main thing. Is just when when you are meeting with people, be aware of who's in the room. That way you know exactly where you fall. And sometimes you shut up and listen, and sometimes you talk and you coach and you teach. So lesson learned from him. And he says, when you are the person that's gonna, you're around people that know a lot more than you, sit back and listen and learn. You'll get a lot more out of it, and you benefit a lot more than trying to impress and just talk and just thinking that you know everything, where you're not aware. People that are in the room know a lot more than you do. All right. Anyway, I hope that helped. Pretty interesting. And again, if you want some more information about these 67 steps from Tai Lopez, let me know. Shoot me a message, and I'll send you the link of how to sign up. And they're pretty cool. They're just great lessons that he has, and he calls them the 67 steps. Basically, 67 days. And it's about it's on 4 pillars of life. He calls them wealth, health, love, and happiness. And how to be more successful, and help you be more successful in whatever you are pursuing. But anyway, hope this helps. Again, my name is Dave with Nobility Marketing, and hope you all have a great day. Thanks for listening. Thanks, bye.